Hello, this is Carlos Ray Reese, the continuous improvement guy, and today I want to walk you through, to me, one of the most important templates I've developed for continuous improvement, and I call it the DMAIC forward thinking template. And this template, the purpose of the template is to look in the future of your project. Is to be able to link what you think should happen with your project linked to the different phases of the methodology. The reason why I think this is really important is because we have to develop this ability to connect the different actions that we're about to take for to resolve a problem or to accomplish an objective with the different phases of the methodology. So even though you probably don't have the data or you don't know what the root cause is, but you're going to be able to connect the different activities with your project. So for example, during the definition, it says, describe what are the actions that you're planning to take during the definition phase of this project. And notice that the examples I'm going to provide are not copy paste from a book, but it's more understanding what needs to happen with the problem or project I'm trying to resolve. So in this case, for example, I need to gather the voice of the customer from operations team, or I need to develop and present the project charter to the executive sponsors and the key team members. During the measurement, describe what is the strategy you're planning to implement to measure the success of your project. Share what is your strategy to calculate the baseline or gather data. So in the example, I'm saying I'm going to collect 2 months worth of on-time payments to estimate a baseline. Or we will gather data of the number of staff trained or the percentage of value add activities, etc. And the analyze is what is your strategy to identify root cause, identify roadblocks, or identify non-value added activities. So for example, we will gather members from P&C, finance, and supply chain to identify root cause linked to the problem. During the improvement phase, what are some of the potential improvements you're planning to put in place? If you don't know yet, it's okay. But it's good that you start again, imagine what are some of the potential improvements. So for example, we think we could potentially repurpose this particular software to automate the data capturing process. And during the control, what is the strategy you are planning to implement to validate quantitative results versus a baseline? And what are the institutional documents, processes you're planning to modify to sustain the improvements you will gain as a result of this project? So for example, from the time we implement changes, we will gather 6 months of on-time payment data to compare to baseline. And we will update global standard processes to reflect changes. We will also update the supply chain policy manual. And again, I want I would love to see you guys using this template at a very early stage in your project. After you develop your charter, it will be fantastic if you take this template and you start thinking and brainstorming how is it that I'm going to apply these different phases of the methodology to the problem that I have in front of me. So I hope this was helpful, and I hope that you can use this template not only for your project, but also when you're coaching others to, again, develop this muscle of seeing the connection before it happens between your project and the DMAIC methodology. All right. Thank you so much. And I will continue to share more ideas and videos to help you navigate through the implementation of your project. Bye bye.